What's going on, guys? Welcome on back. It is July 11th. Happy Friday to all. We have a 16-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. It was not a good day. We go 5-5 on our money line / spread picks. We go 5-5 on our over-unders. It was not a good day. But you guys already know the rules over here. We take the good with the bad. It's on to the next one. 16 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for my play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Also, at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright guys, first game up. It'll be game 1 of the doubleheader between the Guardians and the White Sox. In this matchup, the left-handed pitcher Allen is on the mound for the Guardians. He's 5-7 this year with a 4.07 ERA. Shane Smith on the mound for the White Sox. He's 3-7 this season with a 4.20 ERA. Looking at Shane Smith, his last 4 starts, he's allowed at least 5 runs in his last 4. Allen, in his last 5 starts, his ERA is at 2.70. In this matchup today, the Guardians are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I'm taking the under in this one. Under 8.5 total runs. For the hitting props, we're taking 2 Guardians. We're taking Bo Naylor as well as Santana, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. We like Allen of the Guardians to go over his line, over 4.5 strikeouts. Smith of the White Sox, we're taking his under in this game, under 3.5 Ks. On after that, we got the Chicago Cubs in New York taking on the Yankees. The right-handed pitcher Flexen will be on the mound for the Cubs to start off. He is 5-0 this year with a 0.83 ERA. Granted, this guy has primarily worked out of the bullpen the entire season. Rodon is on the mound for the Yankees in this one. The left-handed pitcher is 9-6 this year with a 3.30 ERA. Looking at Rodon, he has struggled in his last few outings. In his last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 4.75. Looking at this Yankees lineup, they have seen Flexen before. A few of these guys have gotten to him, especially Aaron Judge. He has a few home runs off of him, batting over 330. In this one, the Yankees are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and I'm taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm playing 1 Cub, 1 Yankee. Give me Ian Happ of the Cubs, and we're playing Aaron Judge of the Yankees, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line, that's Rodon, and we're playing his under in this game, under 6.5 Ks. Alright, moving along. We have the Miami Marlins in Baltimore taking on the Orioles. The right-handed pitcher Cabrera's on the mound for the Miami Marlins in this game. He's 3-3 this year with a 3.33 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Kramer's on the mound for the Orioles in this one. He's 7-7 this season with a 4.53 ERA. Looking at Cabrera, his last few games, last 5 starts, I should say, he has an ERA of 2.20. This Orioles bullpen is what really worries me. We saw the game 3 nights ago when they were up 8-0 on the Mets, and the Orioles bullpen blew the game. Still this year, they have a combined ERA, bullpen ERA above 4.50. In this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles are actually the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the Road Dogs in this game. Give me the Miami Marlins on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and I like the over in this one, over 9 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 1 Marlin, 1 Oriole. Give me Stowers of the Miami Marlins, and we're playing Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. Cabrera of the Miami Marlins, I like him to go over his line, over 5.5 strikeouts. Kramer, I'm taking his under in this game, under 4.5 Ks. Alright, moving along, we got the Seattle Mariners on the road in Detroit taking on the Tigers in this matchup. The right-handed pitcher Castillo's on the mound for the Mariners. He's 5-5 this year with a 3.31 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Scooble's on the mount for the Tigers. He's been dominant this year. He's 10-2 with a 2.02 ERA. Looking at this matchup, I'm looking at this Mariners team who's coming off of they just got swept by the Yankees, but that last game yesterday was a deflating loss. Wu had a no-hitter going into the 8th inning. The bullpen blew the game. The Yankees ended up winning 6-5 in the bottom of the 10th. In this matchup today, Castillo, he's been dominant this year. In his last 5 starts especially, he's gotten back control. He has an ERA of 3.25. Comparing that to Scooble, though, in his last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 1.65. The Detroit Tigers did look good in that series against the Tampa Bay Rays. In this matchup today, the Detroit Tigers, of course, are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 7, and I like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 2 Tigers in this game. Give me Colt Keat as well as Riley Green, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers to go over their lines. Castillo over 5.5 strikeouts. Scooble over 7.5 Ks today. Moving along, guys, a series that actually got underway yesterday. We got the Tampa Bay Rays in Boston taking on the Red Sox. The Red Sox were able to come from behind late and win the game a score of 4-3. In this matchup today, Russ Munson will get the start for the Rays. He's 7-5 this year with a 2.82 ERA. Dobbins on the mount for the Red Sox. He's 4-1 this season with a 4.10 ERA. Looking at this matchup, I'm looking at Dobbins. He's been very good at home this year. The Red Sox have won his last 5 starts. Russ Munson has been dominant this season. He's only expected to go 4 innings in this matchup today. There is nothing really pulling me when looking at the numbers towards either team. Granted, the Red Sox are red hot right now, and the Tampa Bay Rays are ice cold. This is sort of, in a way, a pick'em game for me. I'm picking the Tampa Bay Rays, who are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the under in this one. Under 8.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 1 Ray, 1 Red Sox. Give me Diaz of the Tampa Bay Rays, and I'm playing Abreu of the Boston Red Sox, both to have 2 total bases in this game. On to the pitching props. I'm playing Russ Munson to go under his line. They have it set at 2.5 strikeouts. And I'm playing Dobbins to go over his line, over 2.5 Ks. On after that, guys, we have the Colorado Rockies in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Marquez is on the mount for the Rockies. He's 3-10 this year with a 5.84 ERA. The young right-handed pitcher Burns is on the mount for the Reds in this game. He's 0-1 this season with an 8.10 ERA. I'm looking at Marquez. He's actually been, this has been his best streak of the season. In his last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 3.80. Burns, the young right-handed pitcher, has struggled in his last few starts. His best start was actually his major league debut versus the Yankees. Since then, he's gotten roughed up in his last 2 outings. In this matchup today, I'm also looking at this Rockies team. Granted, they got swept by the Boston Red Sox. As a team, they're still averaging, their batting average is still .289 in the last 10 games. In this matchup, this will be one of my bigger underdog plays of the day. I'm playing the Colorado Rockies on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and I like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 3 batsmen in this game. I'm taking Goodman and Beck of the Rockies, and I'm playing Ellie De La Cruz of the Reds. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. Alright, on to the pitching props now. Marquez of the Rockies, I'm playing his under in this game, under 4.5 Ks. Burns of the Cincinnati Reds, I'm playing his over in this game, over 5.5 strikeouts. Alright, on after that, we have the Washington Nationals in Milwaukee, taking on the Brewers. In this matchup, the left-handed pitcher, Mitch Parker's on the mount for the Nats. He's 5-9 this year with a 4.72 ERA. Priester's on the mount for the Milwaukee Brewers. He's 6-2 this season with a 3.59 ERA. The Brewers are the betting odds favorites. I do like this Milwaukee team to get to Mitch Parker in this matchup. They have been hitting left-handed pitching very well this year. Like I said, they are the betting odds favorites, and I'm playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I'm taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm taking 2 Brewers in this game. Give me Cheerios as well as Freelick, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Mitch Parker to go under his line, under 3.5 strikeouts. Priester, I'm taking his over today, over 3.5 Ks. Alright, on after that, guys, this should be a very good pitching matchup in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates on the road in Minnesota, taking on the Twins. Paul Skeens is on the mound for the Pirates. He's 4-7 this year, but with a 1.94 ERA. Joe Ryan on the mound for the Minnesota Twins. He's 8-4 this season with a 2.76 ERA. In this matchup, the books do have the Pirates as the betting odds favorites, and I'm rolling with the books in this one. I'm playing the Pirates on the money line. The game total is set at 6.5, and I'm taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 1 Pirate, 1 Twin. Give me O'Neal Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I'm taking Ty France of the Minnesota Twins, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 6.5, and I like both of them today to go over their line. Paul Skeens over 6.5 strikeouts, Joe Ryan over 6.5 Ks as well. And after that, guys, we have the New York Mets in Kansas City taking on the Royals. Senga's on the mound for the Mets in this game. He's 7-3 this season with a 1.47 ERA. Wacha on the mound for the Royals. He's 4-9 this year with a 3.83 ERA. Senga, this will be his first start in a month. He actually has not pitched since June 12th. So yeah, pretty much a month he has not played. In this one today, Wacha is on the mound for the Kansas City Royals. In his last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 3.33. In this game, the New York Mets are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the home dogs in this one. I like the Kansas City Royals on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we're taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 1 Met, 1 Royal. Give me Juan Soto of the New York Mets, and we're playing Salvador Perez of the Kansas City Royals, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 4.5, and I like both of them to go under in this one. Senga under 4.5 strikeouts, Wacha under 4.5 Ks as well. Moving along, guys, we have the Texas Rangers in Houston taking on the Astros in this matchup today. The right-handed pitcher Leiter's on the mound for the Rangers. He's 4-6 this year with a 4.32 ERA. The right-handed pitcher McCullers is on the mound for the Astros. He's 2-3 this year, but with a 5.82 ERA. In this matchup today, I'm looking at this Astros team who has been red hot offensively in the last week. They're batting .295 as a team. Leiter, the starting pitcher for the Rangers in this game, in his last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 6.20. In this matchup, the Astros are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm playing 2 Astros in this one. Give me Cam Smith as well as Paradas, both to have 2 total bases in this game. On to the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 3.5, and I like both of them to go under in this game. Leiter of the Rangers under 3.5 strikeouts. McCullers of the Astros under 3.5 Ks as well. Alright guys, this will be the second game of the doubleheader between the Guardians and the White Sox. 8 o'clock game. In this matchup, the right-handed pitcher Williams is on the mound for the Guardians. He's 5-4 this year with a 3.61 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Cannon gets the start for the White Sox in this one. He's 3-7 this season with a 4.50 ERA. In this matchup, getting straight to it, we're playing the Guardians on the run line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 2 Guardians in this matchup. Give me Kwan as well as Ramirez of the Guardians, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I actually like both of the starting pitchers to go over their line in this matchup. Williams of the Guardians over 5.5 strikeouts. Cannon of the White Sox over 3.5 Ks. Alright guys, on after that, we have the Atlanta Braves in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals in this matchup today. Grant Holmes is on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. He's 4-8 this year with a 3.44 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Liberatore is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 6-6 with a 3.70 ERA. In this matchup, I'm looking at this Braves team. In the last week, overall, they're just inconsistent offensively. In the last 7 days, they're batting .215 as a team. This Cardinals team plays so much better at home. At home this year, they're batting .268 as a team at home, compared to their overall batting average this year, which is at .248. So much better at home offensively. Looking at Holmes of the Atlanta Braves, 8 road starts this year. He has an ERA of 4.50. In this matchup, the Braves are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the home dogs. Give me the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 1 Brave, 1 Cardinal. Give me Riley of the Braves as well as Contreras of the Cardinals, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I like both of these starting pitchers to go over their lines. Both of their lines are set at 4.5, and we're playing Holmes of the Braves to go over 4.5 strikeouts. Liberatore of the St. Louis Cardinals over 4.5 Ks as well today. Alright guys, moving along, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks in Los Angeles starting up a series with the Angels here today. In this matchup, the right-handed pitcher Nelson's on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's 5-2 this year with a 3.39 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Anderson gets the start for the Angels. He's 2-6 this season with a 4.19 ERA. In this matchup, the Diamondbacks are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Suarez as well as Marte of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we're playing Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We're taking Nelson of the Diamondbacks to go over his line in this game. Over 4.5 strikeouts. Anderson of the Angels, we're playing his under in this one. Under 3.5 Ks. Moving along, we have the Philadelphia Phillies in San Diego taking on the Padres. The left-handed pitcher Suarez is on the mound for the Phillies. He's been dominant this year. He's 7-2 with a 1.99 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Burgett's on the mound for the Padres. He's 1-0 this season with a 2.67 ERA. In this one, the Phillies are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm playing 1 Philly, 1 Padre in this one. Give me Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies, and we're playing Manny Machado of the Padres, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I actually like both of the starting pitchers to go over their line. Suarez of the Phillies over 4.5 strikeouts. Bargett of the Padres over 3.5 Ks. Alright guys, this next game up will be our play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any today. We have the Toronto Blue Jays in Sacramento taking on the Athletics. In this matchup, Max Scherzer's on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays. He has no wins, no losses this year with a 4.76 ERA. Severino's on the mound for the Athletics. He's 2-10 this year with a 5.30 ERA. In this game, we're playing the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line. The game total is set at 10.5, and we're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Barger as well as Springer of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we're playing Brent Rooker of the Sacramento Athletics. All three batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers to go under their line in this one. Scherzer under 5.5 strikeouts, Severino under 3.5 Ks today. And after that, guys, final game of the day, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers in San Francisco taking on the Giants. Dustin May on the mound for the Dodgers in this game. He's 5-5 this year with a 4.52 ERA. Logan Webb on the mound for the Giants. He's 8-6 this season with a 2.62 ERA. In this game, we're looking at the Dodgers losers of 6 in a row. If you're the Giants, though, I can see this series being extremely important to them. They were able to catch up some grounds during this Dodgers losing streak. The Dodgers now only have a 5-game lead up on the Giants in the West. In this matchup, the Giants are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Los Angeles Dodgers on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and we're taking the over in this one. Over 7.5 total runs. On to the hitting props. 2 total bases. I'm playing 1 Dodger, 1 Giant. In this one, give me Mookie Betts of the Dodgers, and we're playing Matt Chapman of the Giants, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. Dustin May of the Dodgers, we're playing his under 4.5 strikeouts. Logan Webb of the Giants, we're taking his over in this one. Over 5.5 Ks. Alright guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first one. It's a 5-leg game parlay. Our first play will be the New York Yankees on the money line. We're then going to play the Detroit Tigers on the run line, as well as the Seattle Mariners. Detroit Tigers game total to go under 7 total runs. And then we wrap it up with the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line and the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. All 5 legs, $5 bet, pays $100 flat. On after that, guys, we have another 5-leg game parlay where we start off with our first play, and it'll be the Houston Astros on the run line, the Cleveland Guardians on the run line. Then we're going to play the Arizona Diamondbacks on the money line, as well as the Toronto Blue Jays, Sacramento Athletics game total to go over 10.5 total runs. And we wrap it up with the Los Angeles Dodgers on the money line. All 5 legs, $5 bet, pays $120. Alright, on after that, we have our 2 home run parlays. We start off with our first one. It's a 3-leg home run parlay. Our first play will be Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs. After that, we're playing Suarez of the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we wrap it up with Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet, pays $130. And after that, guys, this will be our final parlay of the day. It's a 4-leg home run parlay where we start off playing Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees, Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds. We're then going to play Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels, and we wrap it up with Brent Rooker of the Athletics. All 4 gentlemen, dollar bet, pays $140. Once again, guys, I want to send my salutes out to everyone. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. I hope we all can win some money today. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.